Hello, it's me, Reza Gaming. How are we all doing? It's Friday. This week is over. Thank goodness. I think I've fixed my internet issue. Not by fixing the Wi-Fi card on my laptop, but by finding my Ethernet cable and managing to plug that into my router downstairs. So that should be alright. There's been a new update for Oxygen Included. The Song of the Moo update. And I'm currently just trying to make sure that my mods are all in order, and it's just taking a little while. But may as well do a fish update to start with. Whiskers is out and about and quite affectionate today. All the other fish seem to be doing pretty well. Frog tank fish is doing okay. Frogs are doing alright. Right. Game is loaded, so let's get into that. Right. Oh look, I think they've changed the sound developer guy. I think they've changed his icon to presumably whoever the new sound developer is. That's kind of funny. Right, here we go. Make sure my volume is loud enough. Okay, we're back. So, what are we doing today? We have a copper volcano, and we also have a lot of bristle blossoms that aren't growing because they aren't getting enough water. Because the water sources that we have are all too hot. We have two water geysers over here, producing 95 degrees seawater. This steam vent, I'm not even bothering for now. It's a relatively small amount of water, and it comes out at 500 C. So we're not worrying about that for now. We have a cool steam vent over here, which we have set up, so this should work. Someone's made a mess. Why has Ellie made a mess? You're really making a mess just in front of the bathroom? No, you're not. Get out of there. Let's sweep this up. That seems like a loading save issue more than anything else. Building a 2-minute, looks like we need to remove some lead from this. This is fine. We are starting to cook all of this petroleum again. We have to cook Jesse. We've got some crude oil here that was remaining from melting all of these geysers. We have melted it all, and we are just heating it up now. I should probably put some more insulation over here. That'd be a pretty good idea, wouldn't it? So we can get some people to come in and do that. May as well dig this up as well. And then probably come in here and grab all of these resources. Yeah, there's some lead we could have. Yeah, just make some space down here. That seems good. Yes, we have a lot of water sources. We have another cool steam vent over here. We're waiting for this one to go dormant, which will be in about 30 cycles, and then we'll set up another cool steam vent tamer over here. This water is alright for bristle blossoms, actually. Probably going to dissipate enough heat in here. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to bother messing with that in the interim. There's some ice over here we should melt at some point as well. I will get to melting that. But long and short of it is, we have a copper volcano here. This is going to erupt and produce heat, and we're going to want some kind of steam turbine set up. Deal with that anyways. So let's set this to priority 9. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a bigger than usual steam room. We're going to actively cool it with a Thermo Aquatuner in this room. And we're going to set up a load of other Thermo Aquatuners in here. So we can take all of this hot water and actually make it cold for the plants. I don't think there's any real way of getting around that, because we've got a lot of plants we want to grow. I've calculated that between this saltwater geyser, which we're going to actually boil in the copper volcano room, and the two cool steam vents, that should be enough water for 10 full rooms like this for the bristle blossom. And for now, that's what we're going to do. There are other water sources on other planets. There is also the regular steam vent we can grab some water from. So I think that's what we're going to do. Hope you're having a good weekend. Or I hope you're having a good run up to the weekend. I know I'm going to have a good weekend. Steam is still present in these rooms at 200C. That's good. This should all work then. Right, what are you guys up to? Gordon, you're all grabbing ranching supplies. That's fine. Thank you. I think I should probably put a suit dock over here or something. The only thing is I didn't really want to put a liquid lock over here. What is the gas situation like? Let's see. Lots of oxygen, that's good. Some carbon dioxide, that's not so good. Our skimmers are working. Is a relief. It's like both of them are working. We never turned this one on, but I'm hoping it's eventually going to get hot enough in here, just from boiling all of this petroleum, that we can run a water skimmer down here, a carbon skimmer down here without too many issues. But you guys digging up all this diamond as well. Why is that? I think that's because I want to collect all of this crude oil and just pump it over here. Something. Definitely seems like the plan to me. This over here is carbon dioxide, so perhaps what we'll do is dig this up, let this leak out, start grabbing all this stuff as well. You guys have suits, so you're right. We got Lindsay with the slow motion fall. That's funny. Lindsay, you're a funny dude. Yeah, that liquid CO2 won't cause us any issues. I built those mesh tiles a while ago. I don't think this water actually makes a difference. This water is going to boil fairly soon anyways, and probably just precipitate on the top here. It's fine. You guys are quite bored, so I don't mind you actually just running around in here without suits. There's a little bit of oxygen over here. You know what? Let's grab this. Deconstruct that. More oil over here as well. There's so much oil over here. It's all frozen. But I basically just want to pump all the oil over here, so eventually it does get boiled. So let's stick this here. That does not need to be... That does not need to be made of anything heat resistant, because this is all cold oil. Do Hydrosensor. Hydrosensor, that's what it's called. There we go. May as well just make this up copper. And then we'll just set up this pump here, and then we can turn everything over. I have turned fast track off because I don't think it's compatible with how the game is at the moment. I'll make sure to download the next version of fast track when that's ready. Let's see. I think what I'll do is I'll just pump this over. This doesn't need to be insulated. Send it past the grave, as you do. Then probably just dump it over here, I guess. Gotta do. Some more crude oil over there, that's fine. So, one thing I've noticed about this magma biome as well is that there's actually lots of volcanoes here. There's 5 volcanoes here in total. They're not actually suffocating, it's fine. Is any oxygen getting down here? It doesn't look like it is. Did I turn this pipe off? I may have done that. Okay. Let's reconnect this pipe then. That will help with the whole oxygen situation. Connect that up again. You know what? Maybe I'll just bridge... I think I could probably bridge that down here as well. These pipes are getting very messy. Oh well. There we go. I am planning on extending the hatch arches down here, but that's not a huge priority at the moment. At the moment, I just want to get the water processed and I want to get these plants online. Although, I guess there's no point making these plastic tiles, because I'm probably planning on growing plants here. Unless I just grow plants in these ones. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll just grow plants in these ones, and then we'll, So that'll be 8 branches. Then the rest of these down here we can do something else with. Maybe we can pit plants and plants in these, because we haven't got hatches in them yet. Seems like a sensible plan. How are the fishies doing? You're a hungry fish. We'll get fed soon, I imagine. You're a happy fish, that's good. And how many fish we got down here? We got 16 fish. Do we have any eggs? No, they are laying eggs. We're not storing a load of fish eggs on conveyors, are we? We are. Well, that's not good. So it looks like these eggs all got loaded onto the Paku conveyor when they shouldn't have. But I think perhaps I need to make it so that occasionally they filter off. Maybe we just go like this. Because we want this to recycle them in case a room is blocked, but we don't need it to recycle forever for obvious reasons. So, yeah, you guys can do that. What are the priorities down here? Yeah, they're not too high. You have already been doing all of this. See, here's 2 more volcanoes. I believe there's a 5th one somewhere. Seems like a long way away. But the other thing as well is, I want as much water as possible, because I want to actually get these oil wells running. And we'll get even more oil from that. Although, obviously, we're not short on oil at the moment. I am turning it all into plastic. So I do just want to use the environmental oil first for plastic, and then we'll think of something else. Right, you guys are back to work now. Suit situation over here is fine. Tumbleweed is still growing. You know what we could do? We could put some aeropods in here. We have more than enough diamond. So let's actually do that. We put 5 in each of these. Some plants in here. I'm not sure which plants. We should have plenty of seeds for these. Then we can get some crown molding in here as well. I'll do these rooms later. So, crown molding. I can just go in these gaps here. Not there, because that actually takes up the spot with the plant. You can have the crown molding on the aeropot if you're not planning on planting anything in it. And that could still be a good idea if you've got loads of diamond, because the aeropot itself has 20 decor with the plus 100% from diamond over 4 tiles without a plant in it. So you can do that, but I'm not going to. We're going to actually plant stuff in it. Yeah, so let's plant these. Oh, wait, there's actually more tiles. Hold on. Yeah, we can plant them on most of the auto sweeper ports. Fair enough. Yeah, lots of... Oh, whoops, that's not right. Lots of decor in these rooms. The lovely wallpaper. Still nice and symmetrical too, which I do like. Well, I'm just glad the Ethernet is working and we're no longer having a massive issue with the Wi-Fi. I'm going to order a new Wi-Fi dongle thing over the weekend. I'm just going to use that. So we shouldn't need to do stuff for too much longer. Right, you actually can't get down here, can you? That's the issue. Right, so make this. Yeah, so the plan is to boil all of the salt water. So I think what I'm going to do, it's already bloody hot up here because I've just been letting this erupt. Is it worth me just starting to pump it all in here already? I think the answer to that is probably yes. Also, I'm realistically going to want to put another suit dock here, so let's clear some of this stuff. We'll put another suit dock in here. Maybe two. We can fit two here. I'm not going to go overboard because there's other stuff that people are doing in the base. People will be coming in here as well. But yeah, I could remove all of these ladders as well. I do need someone to build this just so we can seal off this insulated tile. And then we'll tile this back, bring all the water back from here. We could just... No, we could just boil this water as well. Let's do that first. So, how much water is this? Is this going to flood the volcano? Let's find out. That sounds like fun. We do need to seal this off, though, to do that. So let's just build these tiles. Probably actually make it easier just to access all of this. Because once we've got just gases in here, it should be fine. So, yeah, priority 9 these. How's the heating going? Heating is going alright. Absorbing a fairly large amount of heat out of all of this stuff. Well, this is such a bodge, but if it works, it works. You're out of copper? That doesn't make any sense. Build out of aluminium then, that's fine. Right, we should be getting a bit more oxygen down here just for people digging out this area. Which is good, because I want them to actually allow the oil to flow this way as well. So I think what that means is... dig this out, dig this out, dig all of this. And then we'll come through here. And we'll just dig all of this out. And we'll dig this out as well. And then all of the oil from this whole area should flow into this pool. And then we'll start pumping it over. You guys can do that while everything else is happening. Yeah, so we'll boil this water first. This shouldn't pour out further than this, I imagine. I imagine. We'll see. It'll be funny to see. Let's investigate. You didn't trap yourself. That's good. You probably are going to trap yourself. It's fine. We're keeping on speed 1, just so that the dupes don't ponder too much. And also because it helps me keep track of everyone at the same time. So, I made myself some squash. I ran out of the old squash and I mixed it with the new squash and it tastes weird. But it tastes nice. It's a flavor I'm never going to have again. Because it's a mixture of two things. Try my best not to drink too much Pepsi. Right, let's just let this all out. Let's just let this all out. Actually, let's do this tile first. Do that. Let's do some skill points as well. I'm sure there's loads of skill points here. You can have digging. Let's give everyone hard digging if they don't already have it. Plumbing for you, I guess, is fine. But hey, you can have mechatronics, that's good. I guess there weren't too many skill points. Right, what is the food situation? So... interesting. Our stockpile now is actually mostly barbecue. That's interesting. What is going on with the eggs? Are they not actually getting dropped off? No. Because they're all going onto the bridge. That's... yeah, that's not how this works, is it? I think I just need a half and half this. Because I just want them to all eventually get dumped in here after going on it a few rounds. So... that should be fine. Make sure this gets done immediately because we want to save these eggs. It's in the pod. I'm not taking any more dupes unless they're really good. I guess we'll take the nutrient bars. Because we're at 40 dupes. We're just going to train everyone else for the rest of the skill points. Yeah, you're almost done on this. So now, Sandra, perhaps. I think we can dig this all out. No, you're gonna go. You're gonna go do something else. That's fine. I'm gonna go build stuff in here. Maybe? No, I'm just gonna run around. We're still exploring in here. That's fine. We know there's no more geysers down here. I could actually start melting all this ice. That's not gonna melt though. This is just gonna freeze. I don't think we even bother. There's a little bit of oxygen down here. I probably should actually clear out some of these biomes. So the thing is, if we're boiling salt water in here and this is a steam room, getting to 125°C, we can technically boil polluted water in it. But we want to get a large amount of steam mass in here first, because the polluted water doesn't boil until just before the steam turbine point. So you don't want to get in a situation where we flood this room with polluted water and it doesn't actually boil anything. But I am thinking that we just release most of this polluted water over here. And to be honest, I think I'm probably going to send all of this water over there as well at some point. We've still got all these wild pacu in here. They're just vibing. They're allowed to hang out. How much hydrogen do we have in the beta room now? We have like 60 kilograms per tile. That's not bad. You can still access all of this uranium. That's good. I would like to actually just keep digging all of this out. So let's just clear as much space as we can for this water to just fall into. And then we'll ladder across here as well. Yeah, that would just come down like that. And then we should be able to dig all of that out. I'll dig this out for now. I don't want the water going down here. We are eventually going to use this machine, but I want to get more stuff done first. It's going to be a later goal. Right, what's going on with this conveyor then? You haven't finished it. Well, that's fine. Doesn't look like the oxygen is really sticking around. It is going into the pipe. Oh, I know what the issue is. I need to set these to 2000 again. The issue is the CO2 pressure is quite high down here now. Yeah, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. Right, that water's flowed over here. That is actually looking somewhat neat. Is this too much liquid? I feel like it might be. I could probably get someone to come over here and sweep up a good chunk of this liquid. I get that on a yellow alert. Get Pav to do it. Yeah, Pav's coming. Let's see if they can clear the fluid pressure for this. It might erupt with this fluid pressure. Let's see. We'll lower it a bit more. See how far you managed to get with that. Right, you kind of stopped sweeping it at a point. Maybe this will be enough. Let's see. No. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else we can sweep in here. Nope. Well then, I think we do option B, which is... If I deconstruct this, the water should just pool up over here somewhere. So let's deconstruct this. That'll pour the excess water off. Oh, wait, it's erupting now. Okay, now it's doing it, never mind. I'm hoping we'll get enough heat in here, this will actually boil fairly quickly. I mean, the gas obviously doesn't have a lot of heat stored up in it, but all this material does. What are you guys doing? You gonna get scolded? Nah, you're gonna go do these tiles, that's fine. Well, I think we can leave this. This should all heat up quickly enough. There's so much hot mass here. This should turn into steam. I do need to seal this room off if we turn it into steam, though. So then I do need to make a liquid lock here. Right. We're gonna make that with... We're gonna make a 2-tile one here, and then we'll make a more stable one down here. We have a load of naphtha down here, so sweep that up. We'll grab the naphtha and put it here. And then maybe just put some petroleum on top. Or something. That should be fine. Right, you are getting down here. Be quick at this. We got pressure damage. Nice. We get flooded in oil. Actually, that could be really bad because you do have suits. The suspense. Yeah, get out of there, Pav. You have good athletics, so you're not of concern. I think, realistically, you're going to need to put a ladder here. So you don't need to dig tiles, and you just get liquid pressure to do it for you. Mining fossil the OG way. Loads of oil over here as well. Let's just dig that up like that. Actually, that's probably not ideal. Let's just clear this like that. That'll work. Still got some hot stuff here, but that's not really an issue. deconstruct this, dig this, and then everything should be able to flow down here. Hopefully. What's wrong with this? I need to set this to a green seal of above 50. Actually, yeah. Yeah, do that. That'll be good. So we'll start pouring more oil over here. This will keep getting heated up. Got some steam in here, nice. Interesting how we just ended up with a stripe of petroleum over here. I might want to raise this layer of insulation a little bit, we'll see. Yeah, looks like the water is flashing to steam now. Get some ice forming as well, nice. Always want ice in your petroleum boiling bit. Right, who's trapped? You're trapped. You managed to get over here, good job. You need to dig these. You do have oxygen, so you're not in trouble. We do need to priority 9 this dig, though. Oh no, you could dig. That's good. Lots of ice over here to melt as well. Actually, that being said, there's copper over here. We do want copper. So feel free to grab that at some point. You still can't actually escape. You need to dig this, and then you need to dig this. Then you can escape. Okay, I think we can just deconstruct all these tiles now. It's fine. Remove that. We'll take a bottle of naphtha. That'll do. Move that here, and we'll empty that. And then we'll take a bottle of petroleum and do something with that as well. Maybe crude oil. Yeah, maybe that one. Yeah, make those priority 9s. And we'll want to separate this off as well. At least we're not taking water pressure damage from this. I am a little bit concerned. I mean, it's igneous rocks, it's not too bad. I'm beginning to think I should have made this out of granite so it was better at resisting the pressure damage from this water, because who knows how long this is going to accumulate for. The last thing we want is our steam turbine room to spring a leak. So, I mean, we know what we actually know what's going here. Do we need to move anything around? I don't think so. So these we made out of lead. And I'm pretty sure they're just going to go like this. We're going to have to set up some interesting power wires to use all this power efficiently. That's fine. How long have we got until this runs? Another 34 cycles, good grief. Yeah, hopefully this oil will just end up in here somehow. We're not going to end up with pressure damage shenanigans. That's probably not going to melt anytime soon, is it? I mean, you can come in here with suits, so I'm not actually that worried. You just go like this. Get in contact with the next lot. Seems good to me. Yeah, that's fine. Right, this is all starting to leak out here. That's good. This should all start flowing into this room, melting this remaining lot. And we should get all this oil over to this side. Everyone's on break at the moment. It's fine. Coal stocks continue to rise. We have 270 tons of coal now. You know what? You guys deserve some more recreation rooms. I should really be putting those in. So, this is going to be a recreation room. Ignore the coal transport line. Let's actually make a recreation room. So what are we going to make those? Looks like we've got water in here, but that's because it's the wet room. Looks like the fish eggs... Oh, I need to reconnect this, don't I? There you go. I think the fish eggs are all ending up back here. You're still hungry. Is this not activating? Oh, is this not set to seeds? This isn't set to seeds. Nice. Okay. You guys will get fed again. Sorry, fishies. Yeah, let's put a rec room in here. You know what I'm gonna do? Is it rainbow room? Could be rainbow room. We've only really used it up here. Yeah, that's a gym. Let's do rainbow room. Seems good. We'll make these ones vertical stripes to better contrast against everything else. Also, these tiles can be plastic. These ones will keep insulated because these are the cold rooms. And then in terms of furniture, probably just a room for power consumers. Oh, they've changed the outline of this. I don't actually know what the new update features are yet. I guess we'll bump into those at some point. Yeah, jukebot can go there. You know what? These jukebots actually are 960 watts. I'm just going to make a jukebot room. I'm just going to do that. And then what I'm going to do for now is be very, very lazy. Set up more coal power plants. Because we have enough coal, so why not? We'll eventually, we'll eventually stop using coal. But not at the moment. Hook that all up. That's not going to be enough to continuously operate these, but we'll have a fair bit stored up and this won't run anything else, so I think this should still be fine. Then we'll just connect it like that. Automation wire here. And then we can actually take the auto sweep and put that there as well. Here's idle. You have dug yourself into a corner. It's fine. Nice little snow area you've dealt with. Liquid chlorine, nice. I'm just gonna tile this. And then that should let everything flow out. You know what, you can dig this too. It's gonna take a long time to boil all this oil, but that's fine, there's no real rush. Right, so we cleared that room. Let's put in some more steam turbines. I do actually need these to go here. You know, cancel those. Right, the naphtha is here. Let's empty that. In fact, you know what? I'm going to be supremely lazy and just stick an insulated tile here, and the naphtha alone should do it for now. It's not going to be completely heat sealed, but it'll be good enough, and it'll let us still get in here and actually access this. I am going to need to change this slightly. I mean, to be honest, while we're building everything, we can have steam come in here and eventually condense, and it'll just run back down here. We got blueprints. What we got? Hello? The loading icon. That's stealth ammo boots. They attract no attention at all. Excellent. Good job, game. Looks like they've changed that screen a little bit, added some extra functionality. Why a lot of water actually builds up here? Because it's emitting so fast. That's interesting. I'm getting pressure damage here, or did I just accidentally mine some of this? It's probably fine. Right. We actually have a little bit of salt water up here as well, but there's all this hot obsidian in the way. I mean, what we could do is we could dig this out, flash the salt water on the hot obsidian, and then take that steam, that condensed steam, and bring it down here. That would be amusing. I don't think there's any immediate need to do that. You can't actually get in here because we need a ladder here. Okay, that's fine. I do want to actually finish off this room so we can remove the bleached stone. It's fine. Right, this coal is already set up. That's good. So that can be 10 and 19. Because our dupes at least deserve to dance. That's like the least they deserve. And then we have the phones in all the Great Halls, so we don't need a phone here. I don't think I want another power consumer in here. So I think we literally just have decorative items for the rest of this. So probably just an aero pot. And a pedestal. Yes, a pedestal. And then we can move that thing over from over here. Did we never actually put this on the thing? Oh, whatever. Remove this. This is a silly place to put it. And then we need some more crown molding in here. So yeah, that'll do. And then eventually what will happen is we'll I might even start doing it now. We might actually move this coal power plant. We'll put another recreation room in here. And maybe this is where we'll hook up cool water to this one and have all the water consuming buildings in here. But that can wait for a little bit. And I'm just going to put a third coal plant here, because... Oh. Just in case. And then... Probably just make this out of copper. We'll just move the coal line over here. So that can just go like this. And then priority 9 that, just so that gets done. Yeah, that seems good. So the water is going up to 70 degrees. Got a load of cold material in here. I should probably sweep everything out that's colder. and the red. It's going to take a while. Put a load of storage bins over here. It is still going to take a while. Let's put in some extra suit docks. Yeah, we'll tile this. Put 2 more checkpoints. Pipe. Pipe's already running through that, that's good. We'll remove this. And then... yeah, that's all good. So what I would like to do is I'd like to get this room laid out today. I just need to think about how that's actually going to go. Because that's going to be quite complicated. So we're definitely going to want a pump over here. So let's clear these things. This volcano, I am not worried about this volcano at the moment. We'll deal with that later. But we'll definitely put a pump in here. This will definitely be a gold pump. Pipe will go over here. Now, I don't want this liquid to cool down. So I think we will need an insulated pipe for all of this. So make that insulated. We have loads of igneous rocks, so it shouldn't be an issue. So take that up here. Yeah, I probably just want to dump it right over the volcano. So maybe just here. I think that'll do. And I need to set up some automation to make sure that we're not dumping too much water in here. So I think we need 2 sensors here. I think we need a hydro sensor. And I'm going to make that out of steel. We need a hydro sensor so that it's not going to dump water in here when it's going to overpressurize the volcano. And I would say I also need an atmo sensor, so we're not going to overpressurize it with steam. But we're not going to be able to... Actually, we probably could. The threshold on these is kind of low, but we'll be alright. And then we just get like an AND gate? No, we get an OR gate. That can be made out of copper, that can go here. I don't want to block any of these Thermo Aquatuners as well. So we're going to stick a load of Thermo Aquatuners here. So I do need to consider that. I think I just move the atmo sensor and I switch it around here. So we want an OR gate. We want that to be here. Yeah, that works. And then automation wire. I'll make this out of copper. I can go there, I can go there. I can go there. So that could be an atmo sensor. Should be fine. This won't be powered for a while, so that's not an issue. Set this to gold amalgam. And we'll put a hydro sensor down here as well. That could be lead. And then, power-wise... bring a wire down there. This is getting kind of messy. We're not actually planning on running this long term. That's just there in case we need some emergency heat for the cool steam vent tamer. So I'll just stick a bridge over this. And then we'll send this wire down here. And then I can plug in here and I'll connect that in a minute. Okay, who's idle? You're not idle. You lie. Jest. You're grabbing all the rock from over here, that's fine. These hatches are hungry. Well, you've dug all this material out, so this water should take a while to condense. We've actually got a Paku fry in here, that's hilarious. We're gonna do any more research. We can do some more research. I don't think everyone's too busy. The thing is, because of how our Atmo suit docks are, we can spread our dupes out over a lot of tasks and stuff will get done at the same rate. So let's just grab the last few basic techs. And then we'll take a cactus, and we'll take a spore kid and put it in there. That's so tempting every time it comes up, it's very funny. Right, Criticola can go here. Do like the random shine bugs. Let's give out some more skills. No super duper hard digging. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys digging. You know, plumbing. You know, digging. You know, digging. We're actually just skilling up these dupes a lot of the same things. It's not a problem. This isn't going to work. Balls. Balls, balls, balls. Is there a smaller building I can put here? Do I need a door here for the kitchen? Can we just have one door? Oh yeah, that's why we haven't built this. Balls. There's probably a building we can just put here instead. This thing's only 3 wide. This is going to draw too much power, though. Probably just even run some separate coal power plants for this. That feels very wasteful, but you know what? Maybe it's alright. Right. Let's see. Put that in here. I think I'm actually just going to do this. Balls to it. We've already got the coal line here. There's literally no reason for me to not do this. Apart from if I want to reuse this space in future, which I probably will. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So let's actually just send this wire down here. Deconstruct this. And then do something very similar over here. I think what I can actually do is send this line this way. And disconnect this. So priority 9 this. And then we can hook up some more recreation buildings to these wires as well, so it's not a complete waste. Well, that'll at least get all this stuff running. This does count as a rec room, that's good. I basically just want the dupes to stop hanging out by the printing pod all the time. Because that was making me kind of sad. You guys have grabbed all the stuff, but you never actually built these. I believe that was the wrong order of doing things. Well, I guess if it works, it works. It's not like we're doing anything else with this space. Why are you even delivering all of this? A long way away. Good lord, no. No, don't dump it here. What we got? What we got in the pot? Thimbleweed seeds, maybe? You're a pretty good decorator. But you do have decreased decor. We don't urgently need a decorator, let's just get some more seeds. How you fish now? You fish are hungry again. What's going on? You got every single thimbleweed seed in your one. Well, that's not really what I wanted. I kind of expected the packets to separate out. What's going on with this? We did store a seed here. Right, where are the frags? They all gone? I think they all hatched. Yes. Right, what is actually going on, guys? So, I want you to do that pipe. You have done all of this digging. Thankfully, we didn't break our liquid lock here. There's a lot of oil here now. It's okay. We're pumping it all. Looks like all the water has frozen. That's okay. Oil is getting hot. That's what's important. Got another blueprint. What we got? Got this thing again. Okay. They do need to tell you whether you get duplicates. That would be a good idea. The moment you guys are on break, are you actually having a dance party? You are! You're using all the buildings. That's great. Although I do need to automate this goal. Here you go. Hold the phone. Here you go. There you go. So you guys at least have somewhere else to hang out next to the collar. That's good. It's been long overdue. Right, let me close the blind. So that'll be a little extra morale for you guys. You still hang out in the pod room? You're not. Excellent. Good. Devon, you can have Masterworks. I don't know why I put that off. So that means Devon can now actually decorate. Nicola has 21 creativity. How did that happen? Not bad. So, this room. This is the Thermo Aquatuner for the freezer. What I'm thinking is, we can eventually stick this in this room and we can move that. That's not going to generate a lot of heat at all. We can just keep it completely separate from all the water infrastructure in here. This pipe here for the water. Looks like we deconstructed this pipe. Where was that bringing water from? That was bringing water from this thing. So the cool steam vent water was supposed to go through here. Yeah, I was thinking about how we were going to do this. Because what we're going to do long term is we're going to dump salt water in here. We're going to take the steam out with the steam turbines. They're obviously not going to be grabbing mass constantly. So I think what actually needs to happen is... because they're going to be actively cooled by something else. I think what actually needs to happen is we move this pipe down here. We're not re-dumping the steam in here. I think this pipe just goes over here. Then hooks up here, and then we just send these straight down. I think that'll do. We have got the naphtha here, so the steam should not leak out of this zone when this all starts boiling, which should be fairly soon. We do need to deliver some suits here as well. That will definitely speed things up. Do we have any spare suits? We do. We actually have 2 spare suits. That's good. Looks like the wires got disconnected. How? What's going on? The auto sweeper stopped working. Right. Manually put some coal in these. We do kind of need the base to have power. We get for breaking the coal loop. That should all be working again. I think I'm just going to deconstruct all of this. That's fine. So what's happening is we're pumping all the cold, we're pumping all the 95C water into the electrolyzers at the moment. Eventually we're going to want to run some of it into the plants. And to do that we'll need the Thermo Aquatuners. And I think what I'm going to do, is we're going to have 4 Thermo Aquatuners in here for cooling the plant water. I did the maths, we need 4 to get enough cool water for 190 bristle blossoms. We need to make those out of steel, which means we need a lot more steel. Means we need to stop making aluminium. Actually, these could probably be made out of gold. What I could do is I could actually have an oil layer in here. I've done this before in these rooms. Especially when we're pouring water in. We can pour the water... In fact, you know what? If we're not dumping the water back into here, let's actually stick this vent right in the middle of the room. We'll keep all the stuff separate. We'll keep all the automation stuff separate from the volcano. We'll dump the water there. And we'll literally make a little insulated tile bit here. Water. We'll let it collect up here by this sensor. And then if the pressure here gets too high, then this vent will disable. And then what we'll do is we'll put the Thermo Aquatuners over here. So I'm going to make these out of gold. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a load of oil in here. And that's going to keep these nice and regular. That's not the right word, is it? So then I need to think about how the pipes are going to go. So input and output. I think this is right. I think I wanted to go from left to right because the plants are over here. So let's do it like this. I'll probably want to move that one over. Maybe we can make a bit more space here. Could do it like this. I think I need the thermostats in front of the thing, so I think we are going to have to... Let's just put in the 5. Yeah, that's fine. That will do. So this one will run the freezer. So we're going to move this here. And then these 4 will run the cool water for the Bristol Blossoms, and then everything else. We did a research. Congratulations. This needs to be set to send green signal if below 20,000. We don't want more than 20 kilograms of steam in here. We want to make sure this doesn't overpressurize from steam. I guess it means the thermal buffer in this room is not going to be super high. That's why we're going to have oil in here. So let's actually just put some bottle empties here for now. And dump a load of oil in. This water is not going to boil anytime soon, is it? I mean, it will boil once we turn these on. Maybe we do that first. This will all boil pretty quickly. And that's good, because that means we can start dumping more salt water in. Now, I haven't solved the problem as to how we actually access this room without getting it full of water and finish this turbine. So I think we just leave this turbine for now. Or maybe, actually, you know what? The liquid blob is here. Maybe we'd be very sneaky. We deconstruct this. We actually move this wall 1 over just for now. We'll need a ladder down here as well. And that way we can actually tile this up. I don't really care what gases are in here. Right, these need to be set to sweep only all 9. So I want you to put anything you sweep in here. I think it's probably going to take us a bit more time to get this fully operating, but we can at least get the room full of steam and maybe suss out where all the pipes are going. Ultimately, we still need to get both of these cool steam vents online first. We need to wait for this one to stop erupting before we do that. But we do actually just have a little bit of time we can wait on. You guys can get all this done. We have more suits over here. Do I actually just want to extend this out fully? I think I do. I think what we do is we seal that off. We remove these 3. We make a load of extra suits. And we just put a load of suit terminals here. There is actually oxygen down here and it's not too hot. Maybe we just... I don't want to turn the suit terminal off because that's how they're getting up here where it is dangerous. But we don't have room for a suit terminal up here. Maybe I could put one here. You know, that actually might make more sense. Yeah, let's do that instead. Yeah, we'll make it with insulated tile. And then what I can do is I can actually just put this here. And then we can have a load of suits here. This pipe can go... This pipe can actually go through this existing bit we've already got. And go over here. I've got 9 suits here. Oh, whatever. Let's make it 10. With 10 suits over here. Then we can get loads of people to come into this room if needed for maintenance, which may be needed. Set this to priority 9. I'm actually very tempted to make... these rooms symmetrical. Double the dance parties. The only problem is, when the dupes get one kind of recreation bonus, they get it for a few days. So you don't really need more than one of each machine a lot of the time. That'll need power as well. That can just go. That wire is eventually going to be separate, so I think what we'll do is I'll just send this wire over here. And then these things are obviously going to be on loads of separate wires. We're going to get some proper power production for this. I'm going to be honest, I'm just going to keep hooking up coal generators until we stop producing enough coal. I mean, each of these takes 2 coal generators to run, so it's going to be 10 coal generators. There is going to be some excess power from this we can feed in as well. So maybe what we'll do, because each of these, when this is running, I calculated it was going to generate around 500 watts each. The room's going to be about 160 degrees. The steam. Oh, so maybe in that case we do need to use that steel. We'll try it with gold. We'll try it with gold. We'll get a load of steel made. We'll have one of these for aluminium and one of them for steel, so that we are actually making some steel. We are getting some eruption here, that's good. This water should start boiling pretty soon, because this is where all the heat is going now. Yeah, you can start storing all this stuff over here as well. Yeah, this is going to boil pretty quickly. Right, no one's trapped themselves. What a miracle. I am quite enjoying just watching the dupes be productive on speed 1. It's quite relaxing. It's like a puff convention. I'm definitely making this the thumbnail today. We'll just zoom out over the Copper Volcano, surrounded by water, and we're like, weirdest cooling position ever. Yeah, you just need to do this one bit. And then we can actually remove this, leave the ladder here, and then we can actually build all of this. We don't want any steam getting up here, but that's okay. We can have like a mechanized airlock here, and that'll probably be good enough. I mean, eventually people won't go in here anyways. I reckon one more eruption and then this will boil everything. Of course, we're doing this all. The volcano is going to go dormant in 19 cycles, as usual. Yeah, so that pipe's been built there. So when this starts erupting, that water should go through here. How's the water stock doing in each of these? It's doing fine. Even though it's being deleted over here. So I'm going to run out for ages. You're almost done moving all of that rock over. That's good. Look, you guys are doing some stuff down here as well. Me grabbing coal. Fair enough. Yes, I think it'd be nice to actually move this over here. And then dig this all as well. So the thing is, because we have different soup docks for different areas, that kind of allocates how much resource is going to each construction project at once. Which is why I want to build this big thing. Also, let's actually get a load of atmo suits made. Let's make those out of this hot copper. I think that deletes the heat. So I'll make 10 more atmo suits out of that. You're still not a happy fish, are you? I think I just need to set this to 100 kilograms. So that's all getting dumped in there. Wait. Where's this going? Oh, this is all going to the kitchen now. Okay. Oh, it's being put in here. This needs to be priority 8, this needs to be priority 9. That's the whole issue. So that would explain why this is never actually getting any seeds. I think that was literally the whole issue. Oh well, those seeds will come back around again. I think. Yeah, they're getting manually loaded in here, so that's fine. Who's idle? Why are you guys all idle? Huh? Oh, right. You need to build a ladder here. Oh, that's fine. Ashcan is not very busy. Okay. This water is going to boil very soon. Right, so we can remove these 4 now. Stick some ladders there. Put a tile here. Deconstruct these. And then this one blob of naphtha will keep everything separated. And then we'll just stick like a mechanized airlock here or something. No, actually, you'll need to climb up that way, won't you? I guess I'll have to go here. That's fine. That will actually conduct some heat into here. That's not what we want. I think eventually we'll just seal it in. We won't need to go in here eventually. It's a bit awkward. Normally I would just have a separate entrance for this room, but there's so much water, we can't really do that. We'll have a think about that. Right, I'm going to speed to it through the break. I want you guys to do more work. How's the heat over here? It looks like this volcano is actually going to get sealed in by the igneous rock. Perhaps it's time for us to start building more tiles over here. I think so. One thing to note, there is more water over here. There is a cool steam vent. There are things over here. I should probably grab them and send them through the teleporter at some point. I don't think there's anything that immediately jumps to my attention off the star map that we need. There is another saltwater geyser, actually. We could probably boil that too. But we'll need to get a bit more heat going in that room. You guys are back to work now, hopefully. So let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to run the coolant water past these steam turbines, and then it's going to go through the Thermo Aquatuners, because we can keep these not fairly hot. They just need to stay above or below 100°C. Oh, looks like we're getting steam now. Nice. We actually got overpressure now. We do, because there's a massive amount of steam in that one tile. Interesting. Spurious guy's behavior. I think a lot of the steam is just going to rush out of here, to be honest. Is that deleting the naphtha? It's pushing the naphtha out of the way. Oh boy, that sounds fun. Yeah, we got a lot of steam in here now. Doesn't look like all the naphtha has been pushed out of the way. But it is being pushed. Let's seal this right away. But yeah, what we're going to want to do is... So this water, what we're actually going to want to do is, instead of sending it to electrolyzers first, well, we're going to want the electrolyzer amount to go over there. I think what we do is we stick a liquid valve in here. Stick a liquid valve in there for the 5 kilograms per second. And then the rest of it can go into the plants. Get cooled. So the backup will go this way. And then what we'll do is we'll have a layer of... I was going to say we'll have a layer of oil in here. We probably should have a layer of oil in here, but it's not going to work while we have this door here. But I think we will just have a liquid layer down here conducting even all this. Maybe we'll have 2 layers. We have enough metal. Figure something out. As long as this naphtha doesn't completely disappear, we'll be fine. That would be quite annoying if it did. Oh god, it's really getting lost, isn't it? It's getting feed pumped out there. That actually just gonna lose all mass. It looks like it stopped losing mass. Okay. I think we're in the clear. Yeah, because the water is coming out, which definitely shouldn't be doing. But at least there's at least the steam isn't all rushing out. I guess it doesn't really make any difference, doesn't it? Very small amounts of gas. Very small amounts of naphtha left. We definitely just needed to put a proper airlock in here. Well, at least we'll have some seat docks over here. Let's get these all filled up. We see an explosion of steam coming this way, then we'll know it failed. Right, so this is about... This doesn't need to be made out of anything. Let's make it out of... Actually, it does. It needs to be made out of gold. So that goes there. I'll turn this off for now, and we'll Friday night this. And then that will run through here. I think what I'll do is I'll literally... that's one of those awkward patterns, isn't it, where it won't quite line up properly. Bollocks. Or maybe I'll do something like this instead. Yeah, that'll work. So what I'll do is... have a liquid bridge here. And that can come like this. And then that can run over here. Not seem like the most efficient thing. Well, if it works, it works. Oh, I've realized the issue with this now. I want to send the water over here first, and I want to send it back here so I can loop it through the Thermo Aquatuners this way. Right, so we're not going to do it like that. We can adjust all that later. So this pipe will go here. But then if I send this here, that can just go down here pretty straightforwardly. Yeah, this is what we needed to do. Right, that can go like that. And then we... Oh, okay, I see. Right. We'll send it vertically. What's overheating? Oh god, it's breaking. These are all overheated because they're made out of lead. Well, that wasn't a very good idea, was it? Not a very good idea. Construct those. Make them out of, I don't know, gold. Copper. Copper will do. It's a very small amount of naphtha. Anyway, this pipe can go up like this. And then we'll bridge it along the bottom. I can go like that. This can be set to 5 kilograms per second. There we go. Go. Actually, you know what? This can do something slightly different. We wanted to come out this... Actually, no. We wanted to come out this way, so that's fine. And then what we'll do is I'll cut this off. I'll bridge this. Yep. And then that pipe will just go straight into here. And then this will be insulated pipe. So this is going to be hot water running through here. So that will go in here. We'll have the liquid pipe thermosensors, which will be made out of copper. You know what? I'm just going to position this one here. So this can go like that. So what's basically going to happen is we're going to send the 95C water in a loop here through 4 Aquatuners, because that's how many we need for the throughput of water we want at 25C. And if it gets below that threshold on any one of them, it will go off into the bypass pipe, which will then actually go to the plants. I think I can literally just hook it up like this. And then... I'm not going to run this past the volcano. We'll run this... Oh, I need to run that there. We can run it up the top of the volcano, I guess. Fine. And then that goes in here. And then I need to loop it all the way back to the... I need to loop it all the way back. Oh, pipe logic. How does it work? So, if the Thermo Aquatuner doesn't get triggered for a specific packet, it's really easy. All we need to do is send it into a pipe down here. Then that will be 25C water. Nice broken atmosuit docks. We should just be able to run a granite pipe through here, because this area shouldn't be leaking heat eventually. And then that can go somewhere. Go there. And then what I can do is I can just send it into the base, bridge it up, Bridget Jones, go past the bathrooms, go through this bridge here that we already made, and then that can go straight in here. And then this doesn't need to be insulated. In fact, this doesn't need to be insulated at all, because this is all bathroom effluent. And in fact, what I actually want to do, I just want to send the pipe here. So, separate that. Priority 9 this. Has the pod been open literally this whole time? I guess I'll take some Aluminum. Sounds good. Print that. Right. Cancel this. Get this pipe out of here. Set this one. Cancel deconstruct. I can go there. And then we'll make all of this regular pipe. Because this water will be the right temperature for the plants. Satisfying noises. So those are eventually going to be farms as well. What I can even do if I have excess water is just dump it in here and just melt all of this ice. That's definitely something on the list. Because I want to get rid of it, but I want to use all the water too, so... Right. Right, and then we need a checkpoint made out of copper. Where's that? You'll get this all built eventually. I would like you to build these first. We do have copper in here. Obviously this copper is hot, but when we build the building it should reset in temperature, I believe. So the copper is hot, but let's see what temperature the building comes out at. Also, it is leaking most of its heat into the gas, which I guess isn't a problem. We're on our last little blob of naphtha here. It's definitely going to be some shenanigans going on. Right, deliver suits. Make this vacancy only. Actually, have we been making these vacancy only? I don't think we have. Let's just set them to always then. I don't think it matters for how we got these Atmos suits set up, because they're all going to discrete areas. It's not like they're exits to a base, they're all just going to their own separate areas. So I think this is fine. Do need to build that wire. Probably going to want to have some temperature plates in here. So, I think those are diamond. I don't think I make them out of diamond. I think I make them out of mafic rock. Do we have that? Yes, I'll make it out of mafic rock. We want to maximize the heat transfer over here. Because we don't have a liquid in here yet. We'll have a liquid eventually. Right, you're trying to take your suits off here. That's fine. So I think what I actually need to do is I need to disable this. Because we're fine with people wandering around out here without suits. We just don't want them going in here without suits. Which does mean we need to temporarily disable this and probably get this yellow alert built. Because otherwise, they won't be able to get in here because it won't be powered. Red hair don't care is on it. Where are they? You've already got suits. It's fine. God, we're on speed 1 and they're still pondering quite a bit. Alright, who's flipping this? Gene. Gene is here. So very briefly, you're going to go get that wire done, then we're going to turn this building back on, and you're not all going to get scolded, right? Oh, who am I kidding? Of course you're going to get scolded. Whatever. You're scolding up here. Really? It's not hot up here. Or is it? It doesn't look hot. No, you're not scolding. Yeah, please get this pipe finished quickly so you guys don't don't die. You know? I would appreciate no one dying today. Oh god. No. No. This was a bad plan. This was a very bad plan. We need a door. We need a door here. To tell people not to bloody go in here. Right, let's start sending people to the infirmary. When they become eligible. There you go. God, look, they're all rushing over to try and do this. Oh god, people are getting scolded. Okay, look. Yeah, you do need to get this done immediately. But you're getting out of there, that's good. Oh, this is a mess. This is a really bad idea. This is a really bad idea. Right, you need to get out of here immediately. Why aren't people building these wires? They are literally top priority. But I think you're just gonna get incapacitated. Oh, you're all going. You're all going for a dinner now. That's convenient. No, Bert. Come on, Bert. You're not gonna make it. Someone's gonna come rescue you. Yeesh. Right. Clear a space for Bert. Bert is assigned here. So we're gonna come rescue Bert. Can I red alert this? Who's gonna come rescue you? Is there any way to see who is coming to rescue someone? I'm beginning to think this is a very bad idea. Why, what are you up to? You're going to go rescue them. Good. Okay, I think Bert will live. Yeah, you got Bert. Okay, that's good. This is becoming a yikes. I think this is going to be the thumbnail. Is them red alerting this. Right, I think now I can turn off red alert now. You're not going to drop Bert, are you? No, that's good. Please just finish this wire. Oh, okay, actually, hold on. Right, stop people going through here. Okay, there we go. Overheat damage. That's fine. You only need to work for a moment. Right, enable this. Then you guys can get this pipe finished in the meantime. Right, okay. Crisis over. Where's Bert? Where's Bert? Where'd we put Bert? You're okay. You're still on 0 health, dude. What happened? What happened, dude? You're still at 0 health. Get out of there. We got a dead Dupe walking. I think they did get rescued and now they're just gonna go eat. Thankfully they do actually have decent athletics when they're not running through water. Well, they're alive. That's good enough for me. What a relief. Right, fishies, what's up with you? You're still hungry. So that loader doesn't contain anything. This loader contains 100 kilograms of thimbleweed seeds. And the rest of them have ended up in here. I think I might just put 2 different lots of seeds in here, to be honest. We're growing bristle blossoms as well.
There we go.
Hello, Grey Area. How are you doing? You've been playing Oxygen Not Included? We are having fun. We're trying to get this Copper Volcano sorted out. We have positioned our... we're planning on building a big cooling system around this. This is going to be for the whole base, not just this volcano. So we thought we'd put this here, but we put it where we had a water tank. And we've been dripping water onto it. So the access to this area is kind of bad. But we're trying to make it work. We've got some ammo suit docks here now, so people should be going in here without getting scolded, at least. And then what we're gonna do is we're getting a load of hot water. 5 kilograms of it per second is going to the electrolyzers, and then the rest is gonna go into these Thermo Aquatuners down here, all 4 of them. We're gonna cool down the water, and then we're gonna feed it to plants and get a load of food. We have food at the moment, but we could do with more food. We want to feed a tree eventually. That's kind of one of the goals of this run, is to do all the content I haven't actually done yet. We definitely have this wallpaper, so that's not ideal. Yeah, what have you been up to? I think everyone who normally watches me is currently watching Fungus, which I don't blame them. PC Fungus is an excellent streamer. I just thought I'd hop on tonight and do some of this. There you go. PC Fungus. They've just started a new run. They're doing Rime as well. So this is a Rime run. We haven't done Rime in a while. The last time we did Rime, we ended up in a situation where our base kind of fell apart because we prioritized the Volcano Tamer ahead of the rest of the base. And we've done it the other way around this time. So the base is solid. All the dupes have their nice little beds over here. We have a lot of coal power. We have loads of hatches. So we're producing loads of coal. This number keeps going up. So we're just plugging everything into coal generators. And we have a big conveyor belt looping coal around the base so we don't ever run out. And then we have the SPOM over here, which is just powered up with its own hydrogen. We've got a large amount of hydrogen stored up here now. That's good. Bathrooms doing alright. At the moment, excess bathroom water is going to plants. But eventually we won't need to... I think eventually we will still do that, actually. We'll leave this in. Keep this bridge here so it doesn't get confused. But yeah, the aim is definitely just to grow a ton of plants. We've also got a load of kilns running over here. I think I'm actually going to move these now. I do want these, but I don't think I want these in the base anymore. Or I don't want them where we're going to have all the farms. Yeah, remove those. We'll keep the rock crushers up here for now. You know, I'm going to put the kilns here instead. We're not using this space at the moment. Does not need to be yellow alert. Right, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move them like this. We're going to put an auto sweeper here. And we can put a storage bin here. All the clay. And maybe a little bit of coal? We could put a conveyor receptacle here for coal, because we're going to need that to run these kilns as well. Probably makes sense. So that can just go up here. And then if we ever want to make refined carbon, we'll just have that on tap. Yeah, this seems like a more sensible space for this. You can remove this wire, we don't need this anymore. But yeah, all clay should go in here. So that is cultivatable soil. And then we can set these to ceramic forever. Need to be a high priority. And we don't need any more refined carbon because we made like 20 tons of it a while ago. But if we ever do need to make it, then we'll make it in here. Yeah, that's max priority, so they should get that done first. Okay. So this pipe needs to fill up. That's going to take a while. It's fine. All these pipes are moving. All this oxygen is going somewhere. We've hooked up these pipes in a very sort of jiggery-pokery way. But all that oxygen is going somewhere. We've oxygenated down here again, that's good. Petroleum boiling is not going super fast because we're dumping a load of extra oil in here. But eventually this will all start to get boiled. We're melting... We're going to try and melt it over here as well. You know what? I don't think we do. Let's just seal this off. Seal that off, and then we'll boil all of this first, and then we'll start pumping it over. I've got too many people running on the gym. So broken doors actually work for what you need them to do. I think I'll just disable auto repair in this. We might even just leave it there. But people can go back in here now because we have got people wearing suits now. So that's fine. We have over 4.2 tons of lime. That's nice. How's the steel production going? It doesn't seem to be going because we haven't got any coolant because we want the coolant from here, but this has been dormant for a while. You know what? So we're dumping all the coolant in this pit here. We need coldish water for that to work. When does this reactivate? Because I would like the steel. 16 cycles. Because the thing is, the steel generates about 70 degrees of heat, so if we just put the 30-degree water in there, it is going to boil. We could set one up for petroleum, petroleum-based one. We could actually just We've got petroleum in this one. We're using to dump heat into this. We don't really need to do that anymore. Maybe... Maybe I just set one up down here. I just set it up running off crude oil. That seems fine. We do have oxygen down here again. Because I would like our steel production to not be dependent on that. Let's actually get a few more people healed up as well. Yeah, there we go. Speed up through the break a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream today because I started a bit late, and to be honest, I just need to get some more sleep. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing at the weekend. Probably not streaming. Might be working on another video. There is a YouTube channel where we post videos. We did actually recently post a new video there that people seem to really like about poke shells, so that was amusing. I think I do actually just want to plant plants in here. These only take water, so I can plant them and it's not going to be an issue. We can get this room laid out as well. Yeah, get this all set up. Oh, I actually need to put the plants in here as well. Let's do that. I am glad we just gave our dupes a rec room today at last. Like, they had the surfboard room, but another rec room is still nice. And we're going to keep improving that over the next few streams. Especially once we actually get some cool water. This is all hooked up to the same wire. Because once we get some cool water, we'll have the... we'll do soda fountains to use up the CO2. We're gonna go Pigeon Peppers eventually, so we can feed the hermit. So we'll do that as well, get an espresso machine, all those mod cons. Yeah, we got those pipes, it's all good. You know what? I'm gonna go to the loo. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. In the meantime, let's just have a zoomed out look at the base. See how much of this stuff they do down here. And I'll be back in like 5 minutes. See you in a minute. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's see. No one's died. Good. You guys been up to stuff? You are. I guess you've got a lot of pipe to build. And this pipe is going to take ages to fill. I think I need to disable some more vents. Actually, I don't think those vents are running at all. Are we really only getting that much oxygen through it? Ah, it's this vent here. Right, let's disable this. I got some more. Oh my god, look how many dupes are in the gym. We got some gym rats over here. Where are you all going now? I'm gonna go grab aluminium. You built that pump? You did? Okay, that's good. So we can start boiling more stuff in here. Obviously, the automation is currently telling the vent not to work, but we can hook that up at least. And this needs to be set to above 50. That's fine. I guess because we've got so many friggin' people idle. Let's do some more research. Right, those vents are all disabled. Why have I just got an oxygen pipe? Oh god. No, this isn't cash money. This isn't cash money at all. I don't want an oxygen pipe running through this. That's gonna cool down. Yeah, I want to divert this around the cool steam vent. I'm not sure why I didn't think of that earlier. Right, I may as well set this one up as well. We'll want to automate all of these. So this can go here. Can go there. That can go there. So what's going to happen is this ethanol is going to run past the sensor. But this is going to be a complete separate pipe. So it's going to run past the sensor. We need a bridge. Gonna have to come out this way. I need to think about this now so it doesn't become an issue later. So that bridge goes there. Disconnect that. That bridge goes here. This stays as insulated liquid. And then that is just going to run... let's see. I'm just going to deconstruct this pipe. We don't need it anymore. That's just going to run into this bridge here. And then what I need to do is I just need to put this thing here and then put a bridge here. Yep. That's what we do. So that the bridge port comes after the Aquatuner port. And that makes sure that the cool liquid is always being prioritized. And I need to do something similar on all of these things. Actually, no, I don't. Because it's just gonna... all the cooled stuff is gonna drain off down here automatically. Instead of going back into a loop. Okay. Looks like... what's going on here? This needs to be set to... this does need to be an AND gate, doesn't it? Because I need the liquid pressure here to be below 500, and I need the gas pressure here to be below 20. Right, okay. Okay, that's fine. Get in here and... No one's going to do that now, are they? Get over there, that's it. Just filling this room up with more water at the moment. We're going to need to grab all the copper out of here as well. I'm going to think about that later. We do really just need to fill this bit up first. While we've got all this oxygen down here, probably just actually get them to dig over here as well. Let's do like a priority 1 dig. And just start excavating this whole area. Because I could literally just go... like this. Dig this all out. Dig this all out. Dig that, that's fine. Ellie, you're a good girl. So then, automation-wise, we'll put an AND gate there. Okay, make that out of copper. So the last bit is going to be actually recycling this loop. So now what I want to do is I actually want to send another pipe through here. I think what I need to do is I actually need to remove this bridge. Put that bridge here. This pipe go up here. Except it's going to be on this tile, and that's going to be super awkward because that's where the volcano erupts. So we don't really want any liquid running past that, or being stationary in the pipe, because that is going to heat up. But I want to send a bridge over here. I don't really want to send that pipe down here. Maybe I do just send that pipe down here. Maybe we just move this pipe. Maybe we just send the insulated pipe over here for now. You know what, we'll just do that. That should be fine. Actually, hold on. So this pipe needs to go here. There's going to need to be some more bridges involved with this, I think, for it to work. Need a bridge here. Need a bridge here. Unfortunately, we can't send anything through there. So that's going to have to go like this. Hey, City Device, how you doing? Yeah, we're doing alright. So, Copper Volcano. We got some liquid in here, we got some steam in here. We're going to tidy this all up later. I'm just getting some infrastructure built here. So what we're going to do is, A, we're going to cool down the Copper Volcano, copper. And B, we're going to have a load of Thermo Aquatuners in here that are going to cool down water for Brussels blossoms. And that's how we're going to feed all these Brussels blossoms. Because our food is breaking even at the moment. But we want more food. I want food to feed to a tree. That's what we're going to go do. We're going to go find a tree at some point. I'm not printing them on dupes. So we're getting that built. We almost lost another dupe because someone got in here without a suit. And they got incapacitated. But I think we've mostly fixed that now. What is... Yeah, that's the pipe. That's fine. What else have we done? Fish are both happy again now. That's good. We fixed some issues with the fish. I need to sweep this up a little bit. Actually, this... You know what? This does rain though. What else do we do? We put in a rec room up here so that we got someone to put the belt, and the Dupes can hang out on these buildings. We have a lot of coal generators now. We moved our kilns over here. Hold on, it's all right. There you go. They were here, but we moved them in here now because we're sending a coal line past us anyway, so we weren't using all these other tiles. We're not getting any polluted water out of this because we're out of slime. Right, let's dig up some more slime. We do still want some more reed fiber. After all. We can just come in here and dig all this out. That's fine. There's George. Hello, George. There must be some easier to access slime. Oh, there definitely is over here. Yeah, just grab all of this. Grab all of this. Grab all of this. You guys don't have anything better to do anyways. We got our dupes divided pretty well between a few different things. We're slowly boiling this oil here, and I say very slowly because we're actually just pouring in oil from the other side of the map as well. We're pouring all this in to boil eventually. There is more space we're filling up over here. It's going to take a while. Yeah, I've mostly just been setting up pipework over here. I'm going to see how it all works. We're going to need to dig up. We're going to need to dig up all this stuff as well. It's fine. Right, let's priority 9 this dig. Yeah, it's been a pretty chill stream tonight, which is fine because it's been nice having a chill Friday evening. Ugh. I think everyone's been watching Fungus, but I don't mind. That's actually, to be honest, why I don't normally stream ONI on a Friday. But I did feel like streaming ONI today because we've hardly done any ONI this week because of internet issues. I'm glad you liked the new video that went on the YouTube channel. I liked it too. Right, let's see. So this outflow pipe. I think I'm just going to lower this pipe here. This needs to be insulated. I don't know why I didn't make this insulated. We have way too much insulated pipe outside here. Oh, no. This doesn't need to be insulated because this is all coming out at 25C. Right, got it. Okay. What do I do? Sponge boy me Bob. I mutter that all the time at work. I did that before I made that video. But yeah, it seems people like it. It seems like the crab-related memes seem to resonate with with people. I do like making videos like that. It's just I need to get inspired. I did have that idea a while ago. I think the next video I make is going to be the clip show of the Vedante oil zone playthrough, where we made that functioning magma volcano tamer and hooked up to a petroleum boiler. Or I might even just do a video about that build. I don't know. 'Cause I feel like with a little bit of refining, that build is something that people are going to want to see. Ceiling collapse. That's not good. Oh, why is this all priority 1? No, don't make this priority 1. Down here. Oh, you're fine. I should dig these up at some point, but I kind of want to leave them here because they're cool. Right, so this is the pipe where we're dumping the salt water on the volcano to boil the salt water. So here's what's going to happen. This water's eventually going to reach 95C. It doesn't matter if it's cooler. If it's cooler, that's alright. Who's idle? Troublemakers. You know what? Build a sandstone one. Here you go. You could build that. You keep getting trash blueprints. Me too. I've had some pretty trash ones today. I guess we'll do some more research as well. We do not have databanks yet. We've run out of stuff to do without databanks. Ooh, we can grab the new techs. I forgot. There's all this new tech they've added. Fish. So animal traps have changed. We haven't done anything with that yet. Let's research the Brackine stuff. We'll have to make a databank analysis building at some point. Maybe we'll maybe next stream we'll renovate this laboratory and make it a bit better. You made a glass forge concept. I'll have a look at that. So this is where the cold liquid comes out. Right, this doesn't actually need to be hooked up here. This is just where it goes to get recycled into the loop here. So this needs to run here. And then what I need to do is I need the loop to prefer recycling existing liquid to letting new liquid in. So I think what that means is the bridge goes there, bridge goes there. So old liquid should be recycled through before new liquid is let through. This water here, is that going to be recycling through fast enough? Actually, perhaps I do want the liquid to just recycle rather than... Perhaps I just want the liquid to keep flowing rather than have it keep cooling down the same packets. Because eventually some packets will get cold enough and they'll leave. Yeah, so I think we do that instead. So instead of doing that... Whoops. Keep pressing the wrong button. I definitely don't want to put a bridge there. Something like this. I guess we'll do that for now. I'll polish it up a little bit later. Ran just lost his hard mode streak. Oh no! I have been watching Ran. I got subbed. Yeah, I think I thanked the person for the sub. It was nice. I was actually normally subbed to Rand for a really long while. I don't actually give out that many subs, but he was a permanent sub for a while. I think the Max Not Binary has that sub now. There's only two. I only have 2 permanent subs at a time. So one is for Shen, who I've watched since I got into Twitch in the first place, and I want to support them. And the other mixes up a little bit, mostly depending on what games I'm playing and watching. So it was Ran for ages, and now it's the Max Not Binary. And then I have my Prime sub, which I just give out randomly. Well, not randomly, but like to different people every month. That's how I like to do things. Yeah, I didn't need to make this insulated at all. Go there. So what that should do... So that means the water is going to keep recycling in here. I actually want the water to keep recycling up here. Right, so what I don't want is that. What I actually want is for this pipe to just go back in here. And then for this pipe to go up here. Blah, 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 blah. Oh boy. Yummy. Nom nom. I guess we'll just put the bridge here. And then I need that to flow. So what I'll do is bridge this here. And then this needs to bridge on over here. Because I want it to flow around the loop, but I don't want it to load on new water from the valve. A little bit later. Until the loop clears. So I just want it to stay in the tank. I think what I'll do is... that. I'll just do what I want. Bridges! I've got to actually test this all out. I think there's definitely going to be... I think this should all work. My only question is whether it's going to actually load in... Because this is going to get loaded intermittently from all 4 of these Aquatuners with the cold water. I think this should be fine. But ultimately, we're not going to know until it actually runs. Everyone's on break at the moment. Oh god, I queued it all up as priority bloody 1. Right, let's just check and see if I've done anything else priority 1. I didn't mean to. No, I think they've actually been doing everything else. We're slowly getting to this volcano. I'm gonna try and clear it of magma. I don't think it's gonna happen though. But this oil is still stayed frozen here. This is like the abyssalite block from the Flip Farters run. We're just gonna leave a block of liquid crude oil, or solid crude oil here, surrounded by all of this boiling shenanigans. Oh god, now you're all crowded in here. We've got a real party going on in here. We do actually have room for another pedestal, so let's put that there. Go find another artifact for that. You know what, you can definitely grab all of this too.
Thanks for the raid.
Fine. Oh my god, Shen, you're back. I was just talking about you, Shen. I was talking about who I'm sub to. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing? What's going on in here? Well, what's actually going on at the moment is we're trying to do some shenanigans with a copper volcano. So what we've got here... Thank you very much for the follow, the thing. Do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the follow, Thoughtful Gaming. So, we've got a volcano here. This produces a fairly large amount of heat.
Thanks for the follow.
We are going to be pouring some water in here. So we have a saltwater volcano. No, hold on. The saltwater guys are here. Ignore the magma volcano. That's irrelevant. We have a pipe here that's going to pump salt water at 95C up here.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow. Wonder77. Do appreciate it. Yeah. What have you been up to, Shed? Anyways, I think you've been playing F1 Manager. How's that been going? I've never... Those manager games have always been one that I've been sort of interested in watching, but never really interested in playing. I think when I was younger, I was kind of into the idea of playing the football manager games. And then I never quite did it. But, yeah, I hope you've been having fun. But yeah, what we're doing, so the copper, that is going to boil the water, turn into steam. We're building a load of steam turbines, which are going to absorb all of the steam and output it as cold or water again, generating some power in the process. And the plan is most of the water is going to go to the electrolyzers over here for oxygen. And then what else we're going to do is we're going to send the excess water. First of all, it's going to go cool all these steam turbines. We're always going to have more than enough water to fill this pipe, so there'll always be excess water running through here. So this is going to cool the steam turbines with these aluminium pipes. And then it's going to go through all these Thermo Aquatuners. So these are going to cool the water by 14 degrees each whenever it goes through. And the aim is that we're going to get the water down to 25 degrees C, and then we're just going to pump it over here. We're going to pump it into our plants, because we don't have any cool water. We do have ice that we're melting occasionally, but I want to just set up the geysers to actually do it. We have loads of excess coal from all of our hatches, so we have loads of power. We've just stuck coal power plants absolutely everywhere. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts how much coal we've been producing. So we're just going to keep hooking up coal power plants until we run out of coal. And yeah. And that's what we're going to need to power all of these. We're not going to be able to power these just off of the steam turbines. We're going to need some extra power. Now, we do have a load of hydrogen stored up here from the oxygen machine. That is sitting up here. There's probably not going to be enough hydrogen to run all of this permanently. I think literally the plan for now is we're just going to set up... We're going to set up 10 coal plants here. I think that's literally what we're going to do, so let's just do that. How much space do we actually need? We need 30 tiles for that. That's not enough. I'm going to stick all of these. 3 rows of 5? No, I've got an idea. So let's see. This is going to be... What I'll do is I'll move this ladder over here a little bit. We'll move this ladder to run past the fossil zone. Pick this all up. And then what I'll do is... I'll have a block. 3 blocks of 3. My coal delivery system is nuts. Yeah, well, I mean, it is long. all the hatches, they eat all the rock that we give them, and they poop out coal. And the coal gets delivered up here to this room, and then it gets sorted out into this conveyor. And then we just have a massive conveyor belt of coal that runs all the way around the base to wherever we've decided to stick coal power plants. It's not very organized, but we just got a big conveyor full of coal, and we're going to have to send it over here as well, but that's fine. So we might as well get this done, because this is something that all these guys can do on their own. Have we got oxygen over here? We've got a little bit of oxygen over here. Let's get them to breathe all of that in while they're building this. So we'll make this out of aluminium. I think that should be fine. That's probably going to be enough. Each aquatuner needs 2 coal plants running continuously to run. So what we'll do is we'll hook up 1 steam turbine and 2 coal plants to each of these, and then that way the power from the steam turbine can help supplement the coal, can help power this, but the coal will supplement it as needed. And then what I'm going to do as well is, let's actually priority 9 this. Okay, right, look. Listen here, you wise guys. We're setting everything to priority 8 on default now. There we go. Yeah, so I want you to build this ladder. I want you to remove this ladder, because we're going to stick the batteries here. And I'm probably going to end up inadvertently trapping a few of you doing this, aren't I? The game should tell me if we do that. Let's not kill any dupes after a raid. Smart batteries. So let's make these out of copper. Then we'll hook these up with some automation wire so that we're not just burning coal without it powering something, because normally, otherwise, what will happen is these will just run continuously, and then the battery will get full, and they'll just waste all the power. So that's why we're using a smart battery. And then the coal line. So that's currently running over here. Is it going all the way down here? It is. To run the polymer presses. I think what I do is I just fork it off. I think I just send a separate fork over here. We'll put in an auto sweeper here. Let's make these out of copper as well, just so that they're fairly heat proof. I can go there. Power-wise, we'll want to hook these up to a separate power line than these. Lead wire should be fine for all of these. Chimp. Welcome to Chimp. How are you doing? I've seen you on Shen's stream quite a lot. So these auto sweepers will plug in separately so that the power system, when the power system fails, it doesn't stop delivering coal to itself. You want to make sure that your power delivery is disconnected from the this. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm just glad it's a weekend. It's been a really slow week, and I've had internet issues all week. My Wi-Fi card on my laptop has stopped working, so I'm actually plugged into an Ethernet cable now, and I'm gonna get like a dongle over the weekend or something. It's not ideal. Yeah, look, the salt water is starting to boil from the copper. It's pretty cool. Who's scolding? Why are you scolding? You're scolding over here? Why are you running through here without us? Why are you going up here without suits? Oh, because the checkpoint is flooded. Okay, that's not very cash money. Look, come here. You guys should not be running in here under any circumstances without suits, or you're going to get scolded. That's just how it be. Yeah, get down here. Comcast? No. So the actual internet connection is fine. The issue is with my laptop. The drivers have stopped working. Mesh tile floors. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you, Dot. Yeah, let's do that. We don't want any liquids building up here. Actually, you know what? Just that one tile should be fine. The rest of it can be normal. Let's do that priority 9. But yeah, it's like literally my laptop's driver has stopped working on and off for like the Wi-Fi card in the computer. So that's why I plugged into an Ethernet cable. Like the actual signal is fine. Like I have a separate computer that I use for monitoring the stream, and that hasn't had any issues. Right, actually, how injured are people? Are people getting really injured? No. They're just being whiny. Okay, that's fine. Gonna have a drink. Right, so what I want to do... So actually...
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow, Chin. Thanks for hanging out. By the way, anyone who follows does get access to all of those fishy emotes that show up on screen. You get the frog, you get the platy, you get the suckerfish, you get whiskers, and you get the little blue Daniel. Gang's all here. I do like just posting fish and frogs in people's streams. Yeah, they're all the denizens of the tank. I think they're all doing okay. Is Whiskers about? I think Whiskers is hidden. I think we all scared Whiskers. Everyone else is hanging out. I actually need to get a picture of the snail at some point. There's a big snail right here. You probably can't see it at the moment. And then the frogs hang out in there. There's 2 of them. And a fish. That fish doesn't like the other fish. Yeah, what I actually need to do, so I need to plug this into this. I think lead is fine for this. This shouldn't get above 300C in here. No, I'm not going to risk it. Lead wire is fine for most things, but running it through a volcano room probably is not good. Let's just use all the copper. That needs to go there. Let's actually send that down here. I do like the noises it makes. You move stuff. Very nice. Right. That should be okay. I'm going to make a fourth set of this as well. So we'll stick this here. This ladder can move over. There you go. Think that out. So we'll put some more coal power plants down here. Put these up here. Put this up here. This wire could just run under here. So disconnect that. Get that built first. Because we just disconnected the pump. Okay, that's fine. That's not a major issue. And then I just need to plug in the rest of these friggin' Aquatuners. I think I just need to dig these up. Let's excavate these fossils. Everyone's on break at the moment. Let's go see what everyone's doing on break. We've got people on the phones. We've got people in this room. I believe they've already danced and gone on video games, so... You're in a suit. You should not be in a suit. Get rid of that. You're only allowed to wear suits in the places that require suits. Looks like the naphtha has completely disappeared. So we are just getting water leaking out of here now. That's really not good. The intention was to heat seal this room. What am I going to do if we can't just have a blob of naphtha there? We haven't quite got room to actually put in a normal seal. Seal with some water. That's obviously not going to work for very long. I'll think about that later. Yeah, let's connect this up down here. Deconstruct these tiles. That's fine. We'll need to deconstruct these as well. Everyone's just asleep in the puffed suite. Right, let's actually just check. Yeah, you shouldn't be in a suit. Anyone else in a suit? Doesn't look like it. Well, that's fine. No suits allowed. Apart from the places where suits are allowed. Right, these wires need to get hooked up. So this steam turbine needs to go here. Then that wire can run past... That wire can run past all of these. We've got to do this because the wires can only hold 2 kilowatts each, otherwise they burn out. And these buildings require a lot of power. So then what I'm going to do is... I think what I'll do is I'll send this wire down here. Plug that in there. And then that can just plug in... like here. And then this one can plug in over here. And we can plug this one in with a bridge. So that I can go like this. And that should be fine. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to put a... I know this is really bodge. I'm just going to put a mechanized airlock here for now. And that should help stop the leak. I'll fix this properly another time. Right, what needs to be priority 9? This needs to be priority 9. That needs to be priority 9. We have a lot of stuff queued up now. Right, we can build this battery. And go here. This needs to be priority 9. That is priority 9, so that's good. That auto Y can go there, that's fine. Set this to 10 and 90, please. And that way, once it reaches the threshold, it'll probably generate a little bit more, so it won't overflow and waste the power. Yeah, we'll do the same for this battery here. Can you build this one first as well? You guys are definitely running out of oxygen. I'll fix this right another time. 3,000 years later, who designed this crap? Yes, exactly. You're very familiar with how this game works. Well, I do just want everyone to breathe this oxygen down here. So you guys could breathe that first, and then we'll open up the vent again. Actually, you know what? I need to disconnect this pipe. We don't want to run this... We don't want to run oxygen through the cool steam vent tamer. That's just not the plan. Open this vent up, and we'll let the oxygen out that way. Then I guess we'll just put a vent here. That's fine. And at the moment, I've told everyone not to go in here because the suit permissions were kind of wonky, but we can have people come back in here now, so we'll reactivate the door. Yeah, that's okay. What else is going on? Let's put a ladder here just so we can get to all this stuff properly. We have a hot carbon dioxide vent here. These things are almost useless. Because carbon dioxide doesn't actually have a lot of uses. It's more of a waste product than anything. And it comes out hot, so it's going to scald your dupes. But there's also so little heat energy and conductivity available in the carbon dioxide. The heat dissipates really quickly, so you can't use it to heat stuff very effectively either. But there is one good use for this. You can feed it to slicksters, which are little critters that eat carbon dioxide and poop oil. And it comes out hot enough that you get the special molten slicksters to live in it, which poop out petroleum instead of crude oil. Like, we've got all this crude oil down here, and what I've got is I've actually got it hooked up to this magma area, where this big diamond spike is slowly reaching into the magma biome and sapping out all the heat. We're using that to cook the crude oil into petroleum. Feed it to Dupes' soda. Yes, we are going to do that at some point. I think what we'll do is we'll put the soda fountain room here, and we'll use the excess power from these to run some soda fountains, and we'll hook that up to the cool water as well. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. But I'm going to do that next stream. I'm not worried about that today. In fact, to be honest, we're probably not going to finish this stuff today, if I'm being realistic. But we'll try. I am actually already almost at bedtime, but I definitely want to go a little bit longer, because you guys were watching. So we'll put the conveyor receptacles here, and then what we'll do is the coal... Coal is going to come along here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it here, And I'm just going to run it underneath this. And that can come out like here. Seems fine. We do have a lot of dupes, so they are actually getting around to building this fairly quickly. What's the base oxygen like? So the base oxygen is alright. We just got a big pool of carbon dioxide down here that we're kind of clearing out. This bit here is well oxygenated because we got all the vents, so that's good. I don't have a lot of vents down here. And the other thing is this pipe isn't getting a lot of oxygen. We got 5 different pumps working, and they are all working. I guess they're not working continuously. Oh god, why is this all so hot? Oh, this is also hot because it's supposed to run off the cool slush gyra's coolant. And this is inactive at the moment, so no wonder all the oxygen's hot. So that means the base is probably getting really hot. But that's fine. It's a cold map. We'll figure something out. Well, I'm actually just glad that these guys have a lot to work on now. So I guess this will be the thumbnail. Is they're just working on all this crap. There's going to be a lot of coal power to run all these Thermo Aquatuners. That's fine. We are going to increase our hatch population further, so we can actually keep scaling up the coal power. Oh no, I dug this up, so now we can't actually excavate this, can we? Rubbish. Okay. Look. Build a tile here, that's fine. This thing here we can't remove. This is a special quest objective that we found, where we can put diamond in it and it gives us a load of fossil. So we're going to use this later to make a load of lime for making steel. We already have a load of lime from steel though. Like, these guys are honestly producing so many eggs, and we're drowning them so efficiently over here, that we've actually got more lime than we're really using at the moment. Yeah, this is a little better. It's not perfect. I'm gonna put another mesh tile here because I don't want dupes getting soggy feet over here. Yes, the aim is very much that we don't want the dupes manually delivering the coal. We want it to automatically be delivered because the dupes have enough stuff to do as it is.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow. Hello. Is that how you pronounce that? Thank you very much for the follow. Me and Whiskers do appreciate the company. Yeah, your evolution chamber keeps you well supplied with lime, which is an interesting side effect. I also do a poke shell ranch for extra sand and stuff. Oh, I need to do a poke shell ranch at some point. That's actually why I've kind of stopped doing the that's actually why I did that YouTube video recently. In case you didn't know, I do have a YouTube channel where I post all the VODs on there first of all. And then I also post meme videos and discussion videos related to Oxygen Not Included, like tier lists. There is some content for Dyson Spit Program as well. And a few other games like Noita, Potion Craft, Subnautica as well. Man, I've got to play Subnautica again. But yeah, I need to do a poke shell ranch. I feel bad because I never actually use them. They eat so much polluted dirt and they turn it to sand. And it's pretty handy. I think I always just get put off by the fact that it's very difficult to actually run a full ranch of them because you're never going to generate that much polluted dirt. But if you had ethanol producers like these things, ethanol distillers, you probably would produce enough polluted dirt if you had enough trees. And this is something I really want to do at some point. I want to do a really ethanol heavy run. Like, we made these because we needed some ethanol to fill our freezer. But that was literally it. We haven't really used it apart from that. And I never really have used it. But it is quite a powerful pathway. Why is the steam chamber not insulated? I mean, the answer is this is going to be sealed in eventually. Once we've built everything, it's just going to be fully sealed. And then this bit, we're gonna put an entrance in, but it's gonna be somewhere else. I don't know where the entrance is gonna be for this, because we can't really fit it here, because this is where the cool steam ventainer is. I think what I need to actually put in the entrance to this, I think I need to move the freezer Thermo Aquatuner into this room, and then I need to move this water and put the entrance in here with a proper liquid lock. But I wanted to build all this stuff first, which is why it's not insulated yet. I mean, let's have a look at the temperature overlay. Yeah, it's pretty hot out here. Not exactly ideal. We will solve that, but I wanted to get everything built first. Pokeshell Ranch is the only thing more automation heavy than puffed or Paku ranches. Almost everything else can automate pretty minimally. Not poke shells and not puffed. Why did oh, is that because of the different variants of poke shells you can get now? See, I haven't even really looked at that. I want to look at that at some point. But yeah, it is officially getting late. So I'm gonna go to like the end of the cycle, and then we'll go find someone else to raid. I don't know who else is playing. No, I'm not sure if Fungus is finished. Oh man, it would be really funny to go raid Fungus with a massive raid. Fungus is very good at Oxygen Not Included. They've started a new run as well, also on a frozen asteroid, so that should be fun. You're quite a good dupe. I don't want any more dupes though. Here you go. Beetles. Oh wait, we have Sweetles now. Okay. We have a sulfur geyser over here. So we can feed them the sulfur maybe. Perhaps that's what we do. So perhaps we have half of this, because what I'm doing with this column is we're dropping the hatches into these ranches as they need them. So what I'm thinking is perhaps this half of the column could be hatches, and this half could be Sweetles. The only thing is, the sulfur is limited, so we're not going to need that many Sweetles. So maybe we can just fit that at the bottom of our hatch column. Optimizing the puff branch sounds like hell, but you can always run a scuff one. I have actually run a puff branch in my previous Split Farters playthrough, and that worked fairly well. But yeah, very interested to see what a good poke shell build looks like. Right, we're not going to get this finished today, but we've made a pretty good attempt. This volcano is going to go dormant in about 10 cycles. But at least we'll have power for all of these Aquatuners. We should be able to test this next stream. So with that, we've already a good shop this done now. So I'll save it here. Heat Rock Galactic, and I'll go wrap it up. We'll go find someone to raid. Alrighty, let me get the music on. Better song than this? Yeah, here we go. Here's a song. Where am I? I'm here. Right. Thank you very much for watching. If you're still here from Shen's raid earlier, thank you very much for coming to hang out. I really do appreciate it. Shen is honestly the person who inspired me to get into Twitch streaming in the first place, so it means a lot that he felt like raiding me. And I've certainly enjoyed watching Shen play Oxygen Not Included in the past. I've watched him for years, really. But yes, thanks very much for watching. If you want to see more of me, feel free to follow on Twitch. You'll get a notification when I go live. I usually stream weekdays, 7:30 to 10:30 British time-ish. Don't usually stream on Wednesdays, but it's all somewhat up in the air. It depends how busy I am with work and with life, etc. So, yeah, you'll get a go live notification when I go live on Twitch, if you follow. There is also the Discord where we all hang out and we talk about that sort of stuff. We share builds and memes in the Discord, so that's fun. Thank you very much for follow, Gavin. Do appreciate it. And again, there is the YouTube channel, which Nightbot has just linked up there, which is where I post all of the VODs and all of my other YouTube videos, like discussion videos, tier lists to do with oxygen not included, memes. I just did a meme video about poke shells, which is why we're talking about poke shells. Yeah, it's all on there. Yeah, thanks very much for coming by and saying hi. I do appreciate it a lot. What is going? You're still talking about poke shells. Yeah, I want to set up a poke shell ranch at some point, but I think it's going to be a run where we go really ethanol heavy. Just so that we have enough polluted dirt. Because even on Flip Farters, when we had the swampy asteroid that we demolished for polluted dirt, we ran out of that in like 40 cycles just for oxygen production. So I imagine that would run out really quickly, trying to ranch poke shells off a bit. Anyways, raiding time. Let's see. I want to go raid fungus. Let's go see if fungus is on. Yeah, he is. Okay, great. Yeah. Here we go, raid GC Fungus. They are playing on a frozen Rime asteroid as well. They are very good at this game. Probably better than me. So, if you have any fish-related emotes or sentiments, feel free to get ready to spam them at Fungus. Otherwise, I'll see you over there. Bye for now.